filed criminal charges against 3 individuals.
And with that, the secret John Doe investigation is secret no more. 2 former aides to Governor Scott Walker indicted on felony theft charges, both accused of skimming money from the vets they claim to care about.
Every day is, to me, is Veterans Day.
Thank you to the veterans, to their families.
One is accused of using the money for tropical vacations. The other accused of taking money meant for the families of troops killed in action. Local vets tonight outraged.
It's a betrayal.
Pierick, P-I-E-R-I-C-K.
And in a bizarre twist, the investigation also leads to a state education official now charged with child sex crimes. Good evening. It has been a day of explosive accusations and bizarre twists. Despite people who had connections to Governor Scott Walker, though, the governor is not implicated in any wrongdoing.
Quite the opposite, in fact. Today we learned his former chief of staff is the one who asked prosecutors to investigate. Our Henry Rossoff is here now with our big story.
And an investigation that spanned a few years found 2 men allegedly taking money from veterans and their families, plus a 3rd man caught by the investigation accused of doing something just as, if not more, awful.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
An investigation into a Milwaukee County fundraising event for veterans called Operation Freedom leads to charges of felony embezzlement, fraud, and even child enticement.
Kevin Kavanaugh
and
Timothy Russell
are charged with stealing tens of thousands of dollars from those who served and their families.
Mr. Russell is charged with 2 counts of felony theft and 1 count of misdemeanor theft. Mr. Kavanaugh is charged with 5 felony counts involving theft and fraud.
Kevin Kavanaugh helped manage money for the Milwaukee Order of the Purple Heart between 2006 and 2009, one of the groups involved with Operation Freedom. He's alleged to have pocketed cash that was supposed to be for the families of killed soldiers. Kavanaugh's also charged with skimming cash back from charity checks and creating fake documents to cover his trail.
And that money was intended to help wounded Wisconsin veterans.
Governor Scott Walker says his chief of staff, while he was Milwaukee County executive, noticed some bad bookkeeping by the Order of the Purple Heart and alerted the district attorney. Walker also says a number of veterans groups helped manage Operation Freedom's money at the time, so he empowered Timothy Russell in 2009 to take charge of the funds.
The focus was, instead of moving around from one organization to another, it probably is best just to have one group that just did this, so the funds couldn't be commingled with anything else.
But the move ultimately backfired. Russell is charged with using the money raised for vacations, including a Carnival cruise. He also allegedly bought a plane ticket to Atlanta to consult with Herman Cain's presidential campaign. Finally, Russell's accused of stealing money from 2 county supervisor candidates.
We go where the evidence leads, and partisan politics plays no role in any decision made by this office.
Russell's case led investigators to his business and domestic partner, Brian Pierick. On Pierick's computer and cell phone, authorities found evidence of child pornography. Through more investigation, police determined that Pierick enticed and exposed himself to a 17-year-old. The governor wouldn't speculate specifically on if the charges would affect the recall effort against him. He says he just hopes people will see it was his office that brought this to the attention of the district attorney in the first place, something the DA himself confirmed at his news conference today. Live in the newsroom, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
Henry, thank you. As you have just